Alright, welcome back. I think if you're an ICP holder right at this point, you're probably feeling very bad, thinking that, you know what, everything else is going, but ICP is not moving. Why the heck did I get into this thing to begin with, right? I want to show you a few things happening in the market right now, and probably at the end of this video, you're going to be feeling better because this is what has been the case, like even like up until like last week or something like that, right? We have always seen the same kind of dynamics in the market. So before we start, I want to kindly ask you to help me spread the video just by delicately tapping the like button. Every ICP holder needs to see this. Make noise for the algorithm, drop a comment, and we'll see how far we can get this message out, right? Let's start here with Dogecoin, up something like 300% in the last few weeks. And really, this has been a fantastic ride. But of course, what people are not paying attention to is what was happening before it was pumping right there. This was just pretty much sideways. This is torture, basically. And we are seeing pretty much the same thing happening with the ICP price at this point. Take a look at Cardano, for example. I want to believe that like before it had this one here of something like 120%. Everybody in this market had agreed that Cardano is dead and it's never going to come back from what it was having like in the last bull cycle or something like that. Even if we go to Dogecoin, I mean, how many people were talking about other meme coins? Very much different from Doge even itself. So I mean, sentiment is always going to be bad right before something gets really kicking. And I want to believe it's going to be the same thing here for the ICP price as well. If you also take a look at Ethereum, for example, yeah, everyone called it dead before it broke this resistance here. Also notice what was happening right before then. These are like terrible times, right? You go up like 15%, you drop 25% and stuff like that. This is always going to be happening, right? Now, of course, coming back to ICP, it feels like it will never move. It's impossible for this thing to move. Yesterday, somebody was saying something about Jasmine, saying that even Elon Musk, if he put like a rocket on Jasmine, it would never go. It's impossible. Sure, it feels like that. I also felt bad today looking at my portfolio and like, you know what, maybe I should have swapped my ICP for something. But look, here I can promise you with a very high degree of setting, I think eventually we're going to be breaking this resistance right around $11 and we're going to pump even higher. Why am I confident about this? In each and every single cycle that we have had with the Bitcoin price, everything literally goes towards the upside. What is different is number one, the time in which they're going to be reacting to the Bitcoin's new all-time high, and secondly, how high they are going to be going. The other day I was even making a post saying that, you know what, ICP bears really think that the fastest blockchain on planet Earth is never going to participate in this bull cycle. Really, I think that's actually very much delusional than thinking that, you know what, everything else is literally going to be going towards the upside and ICP will just be sitting back saying that, you know what, let's excuse them, let them go. I don't think that's something that is very much likely. And because of that, I'm still very much bullish on ICP. When it comes to my price targets, I've always shown you time and again that, look, if you take a look at the market cap of ICP here, there is a very clear L12 count that we are seeing there, like wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4. And we are beginning to form the fifth wave right there. Now, what has happened each and every single time, at least in my experience over the years, is that when a new impulsive wave is beginning, it doesn't tell anybody that it's beginning, right? It starts off like crazy, it's boring, this and that. Or it can just shoot, boom, out of nowhere and leaves everybody like by surprise, like, okay, what is really happening? I believe that's what we are seeing here with the ICP price. Of course, things can also even torture you further and drop maybe to something like $6.90, $6.80 right there. I think this will be like the ultimate capitulation before really the whole thing takes off. But if you are really thinking that ICP will not participate in this bull cycle, of course, I don't hold anybody to do anything. I think you can make up your mind and your decision. But I think for me, I know for sure that when a chart is beginning to pump, it doesn't announce that I'm pumping. It pumps 20%, then everybody wakes up and say, oh, it's now going. Then they try to buy there. It's just a better idea to be involved when the times are bad, that when the times get going, it's your time to be selling, right? So this is what I think about the ICP price right at this point. We'll see how really everything pans out, but I know your pain, I can feel it because I also happen to be an ICP holder, right? In as much as like my XRP is moving, my other things are moving, like SUI is pumping left, right, and center. Like, okay, I also have a bag that is not moving at all. So we'll see what eventually happens here, but of course, my fingers are crossed that we'll do something. I was telling you of a scenario last week when I was saying that, you know what, we could see a pullback from Ethereum. But at that point, it was looking like it was sounding, it's like it's a very crazy idea. But we are now just 6% away from pulling back to this support zone right there. This is when I was saying that if Ethereum starts to find a back test of this whole thing and starts pushing towards the upside, I think we're going to be seeing ICP do its thing, break resistance, and get back on the track, right? Of course, I mean, the pump that we had last year here, ICP was an inferior product compared to what we have today way up here. So I still think that the pump is going to be coming. Anyway, our partners over there at BingX, the exchange, have got this fantastic event. I'm sure some of you have participated already, and if you register and sign up with them, you can go ahead and claim up to $5,450 in bonuses and cash vouchers and a whole bunch of other different things, right? The event is going to be lasting until 15 days from now, so go ahead and check the links in the description. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. Like the video, share the video with your friends and family, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.